let me first be the one to get that shit out of the way. Though it's not bad, I do not find it interesting either. You have to mash the jump button for cow to move his little legs so you can swim. You have a gun with infinite ammo, which is cool and shit. The turtles look atrocious. I'm sorry, but atrocious. The turtles look very odd. They look very janky and like robotic. You know how when you play Five Nights at Freddy's and you see those animatronic shit?
Yeah.
The turtles look like that. Turtles are so poorly made. I do not like them.
Maybe
The
they're
way
supposed to be
they look.
robots, because if you pay attention, the turtles are like keys in this universe, because every time you got a gate, there's a turtle symbol on the gates, and then after saving the turtle's like, okay, I'll help you open this gate, and he goes into the gate, and it activates the gate like a key, turns it, and then the door opens. So maybe in this universe, sea turtles are robots. Who knows?
I guess. Well, the cow lore thickens.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get an exciting confirmation on the.
This
on
is
cow
classic
or whatever.
KO lore right here. This is amazing. Harry Potter, get the hell out of here. We got KO the Kangaroo. Lord of the Rings, you're trash. KO the Kangaroo. You got pirates and boxing kangaroos and booty. Lots and lots of booty. This is a classic right here. KO the Kangaroo.
Fucking hell. But I guess yeah. The level designs, I have no much to say about them. They're fine. I did not hate them. I like the boss fight at the end.
Yeah, I really like the
like
boss fight with the underwater boss with the octopus. That one's really good. I like that one.
It did not butcher the control scheme like a regular water level from cow would.
Yeah.
You only had to move them left and right and down and up, which is good.
Well, you couldn't move left and right.
And
I mean, you can't move left. You only can move forward in that boss fight. Or to the right.
Oh yeah, you can only. Oh yeah, you can only move them down. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can move the bullet
have
when
to-
you have to shoot the bullet. So let's explain to the audience. For the underwater boss fight with the octopus, you got this octopussy in the middle, and you gotta shoot his tentacles. And once he retracts his tentacles, all 8 of them, when the sea turtles comes in with his invention robot thing, and then you control the turtle's robot missile to aim up the octopus's anus. And once it goes into the anus mouth, you have to do it 3 times. And once you do it 3 times, you kill the octopus.
My internet went down for a bit, but yeah.
Did it come down as soon?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, did your internet come back on as soon as it said octopus anus?
Yes, literally. Yeah. The first thing I hear after I troubleshoot my computer is octopus anus, literally. And I was like, that's Rams. Yeah, that's pretty much the boss battle. And then the temple level. Do you want to take this one, Ramsey boy?
We only talked about the Pelican in temple level. That's like the first bit of the temple. We didn't talk about the blue balls that float in the air, though, because the Pelican, at certain points in the level, like the final bit of the level, you got these blue balls of fish that float in the air, and the Pelican has to land on them exactly in order to get his 5-point energy back, to then land on the next blue fish floating in the air, and then land on the next fish floating in the blue air. Each blue fish represents an extra 5 flat points. You flapples. You got 5 flapping. You need multiple flapples in this game. Flap power. But yeah, in order to get from point A to point B, you need to flap a lot in this game. There's a lot of flapping with the Pelican. If that make any sense. But once you finally get to point A to point B in this level, you land in a temple environment where you gotta go in a temple and avoid all these tiki-looking faceplates that shoot fire at you. They're not like actual living enemies, not like pirates, not like Elf with the hammers. No, they're just faceplates on a wall, like wallpaper or something like that. that are like shaped like tikis and they shoot fire at you. It's fantastic. Everybody loves it. But yeah, you gotta avoid those and get to the other side. And then once you get to the other side, you got to jump into these crates that look like Metal Gear Solid crates, kind of. And once you jump into those, you got to go for the laser grid, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that idea of going to a crate and then cruising through a laser grid in the crate. That's pretty cool. I like that one. And then once you get into there, you got to jump on the power bricks and mosey on by through all this enemies and stuff. And then once you get past that, you got to what was it? You got to activate a crane, and then once you activate the crane, you got to collect like 20.
By the way, sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Let me just go fetch a glass of water, real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Like 10 seconds. Be right back.
Okay.
But keep going.
Yeah. So in this lava environment, you got to collect 20 different golden treasure chests. That's in a lava pit with this giant crane, and if you capture one of these pufferfish, they explode the crane in one hit. So do not touch any of the pufferfish. You gotta get all the golden crates, all 20 of them, in order to have enough money to pay off the pirate guy at the gates. So once you collect all 20 of those golden treasure chests, the entire building starts to crumble and stuff, and you got to run away. You got to avoid the lava spewing up in the background. It's no one of those running kangaroo, KO the kangaroo running levels. We got to run forward at the screen while behind you this lava is coming at you. You got to get these purple crystals to speed up faster and run faster from it. I love these levels. They're like the Sonic. What is it? The Sonic Turbos. What is it? Sonic Mach Speed levels from the Sonic 06. Like, say what you will about Sonic 06, but the concept of the Mach Speed levels are good. It's just that the design is not that good because you can die easily if you touch anything in the Mach Speed levels in Sonic 06. But the Kangaroo levels that do this Mach Speed kind of thing is actually really, really fun and good. I like it. It has a Sonic 06 vibe in a good way. Not in a bad way because it's a broken mess in Sonic 06. But here, they did it pretty dang well. Sega should have took some notes because this game came out in like 2005. This game came out in 2005? Fantastic. That's pretty late in the game. I never noticed that. But, maybe they should have took notes. It's from 2005. They had 1 year to develop Sonic 06 by that time, you know? But, yeah, the temple level, not my favorite. It has some good points to it. But, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Pelican. I like the idea of the Pelican, but the way they made the Pelican walk in the game as is, it's not that fun to play because of the 5 flapping mechanic. The 5 flapping mechanic screws everyone over. But one thing I've got to mention that actually exists in previous levels is the flood mechanic. Because in this level, you got to jump around a spiral of platforms while avoiding the lava that's that's rising underneath you. So in this one, you got lava. In a previous level, I believe you had water gushing up, and you got to avoid it by platforming and avoiding the flood and stuff. It's a nice mechanic the way that they did it, but the thing is, the graphics for the water sucks. So whenever they flood with the water looks nasty. Like, it's like the most unappealing water effect I've ever seen in a game for the PS2. Like, I've seen far better water mechanics water graphics in a PS2 game than this. This is pretty very low balling it. They could have stylized it a bit to make it look nicer, but as is, the water is nasty looking. The lava is somewhat appealing. Like, there's some kind of stylized appeal to the lava, but it's kind of flat. Everything is kind of flat, both lava and the water. But that's my...
Actually, the lava looks fine.
What?
The lava looks fine. The lava looks kind of fine, actually. The lava looks kind of decent for what it is.
Yeah, but what about the water, though? The water for, like, not not per se the underwater level, but I'm saying about the flooding of water in the final boss fight specifically.
Uh, I mean, it serves its purpose. It's
It
just
serves its purpose, but it doesn't look nice.
it's just it's just there. The water. It looks like water, but there's all there's to it actually. That's all there's to it. The best water I saw in a video game from a console, not counting Sea of Thieves, would have to be the Crash Bandicoot 3 water on that Coco jet ski level. I like that water texture quite a lot. It's my favorite water texture in a console video game.
Hmm.
I guess you can call that. But the water looks bland, at least on the flood part. As for the lava looks kind of fine. Again, kinda.
Hmm.
I have to point out the kinda. It looks meh.
So, what did you think about the temple level?
The temple levels to me, well, I do like their aesthetic, but that's because I like temple levels. I like the beaches, the beaches like the coasts and shit. I like the way they
I
look.
like
They
the
look
beaches,
fine.
I like the temples, I like the crabs. Lots and lots of crabs.
The crabs can go fuck themselves. I just jumped and ground pounded them to avoid wasting my time with them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you noticed, but one of the upgrades you get from collecting the stars is like getting like an upgrade to the ground pound where now it does like splash damage. And pretty much when the cow just hits his fat ass on the floor, the ground trembles and the enemies on his vicinity
Yeah.
all get hit by it. But yeah, I like the aesthetic of it. I like the design of them. I don't think there's any part I hate besides the Pelican. Uh, but yeah, I have nothing much to say. It was a good, decent experience.